Today we have an interesting subject. It's not different from other subjects. It's all different dimensions or different paths of spirituality. Zen Buddhism is a part of Mahayana division of Buddhism, in which we learn a wonderful and amazing way of life, a transformation in your awareness, and being consistent in the mindset of Zen Buddhism means, as in Taittiriya Upanishad says, you are in the state of bliss or ananda. So today, let's discuss what is Zen. I just remember one Zen master once said, it is really very famous, when some student approached him and asked him, requested him, Master, I want to learn Zen Buddhism. He said, I have nothing to teach you. You have nothing to learn in Zen Buddhism. It is all about when you want to eat, eat. When you want to sleep, sleep. That's all. This is maybe in the first appearance, this sentence looks like meaningless, silly. Of course, Zen Buddhism accepts meaninglessness. Actually, it is going through just in the same way. Otherwise, Zen Buddhism accepts both meaningful and meaningless things in the same way. So there is a famous koan. It is called koan. Zen koan. That we all listen. See, when two hands together, he clap it, he make a voice like this. I think everyone can listen. Everyone can hear this. Then the Zen monk says, now in the second stage, listen the voice of one hand moving, clapping. So you feel this is meaningless. It's like the question that if there is no one to listen, no one to hear, if a branch of the tree is falling into somewhere in a river or the floor, somewhere in the ground, is there a sound? If there is no one listens. Zen goes like this. In many things which we feel absurd or abnormal or illogical, because Zen gives more importance to intuition, your natural feelings, than logical thoughts. So, Zen says, there is nothing you have to follow. There is no need to take high efforts for enlightenment, or in their language it is called satori. Satori is the enlightenment or nirvana in Zen Buddhism. It can happen naturally if you observe yourself If you live in moments and accept yourself, accept the time, accept the events as it is, and of course, in all Buddhism, it says the root cause of all suffering is attachment, and that is in Zen Buddhism also. So all these things are making a very free, spontaneous religion, and that's called Zen Buddhism. Many of you have already participated in many of my classes, and many of the stories I used to narrate, repeatedly narrate, are actually from Zen. As I told you earlier, Zen cons. Now I will just remind you some of them, that you can understand the essence of Zen. In many courses, I begin the class, the first chapter of the class, with a story. And the title of that story is Empty Your Cup. I know many of you know this story or this phrase, Empty Your Cup. So it's like a professor, a learned person, a scholar, came to see a master, a Zen master. The professor already got PhD in spiritual subject. He has high knowledge about different streams of different schools of philosophy and everything. So he has given an introduction about himself and what he knows. And the master was very silent. He was not responding anything. And he took a pot tea and he poured the tea from the pot to a glass. And slowly the glass filled and began to overflow. Now the professor was looking at the master, thought something is wrong with this person because the tea is overflowing now. And even the master is not noticing. And he is not responding also. He is not talking anything. So professor stood up. He said, I thought I can know certain things, more knowledge I can acquire from you. But I think the time, it is a wastage of time. So I am going. Now the master, not looking at him, just said like a mantra. He whispered, you are like this glass filled with tea and overflowing. Already you are overflowing with your own knowledge, your own feeling that I know all these things. More than knowledge, the feeling that I know all these things. That ego, because of that ego, there is no more space for entering into your awareness. No fresh knowledge can reach into you. So if I talk, it means if I talk, it is useless. It is really worthless. So the professor he realized something, and the master said, empty your cup first. First of all, empty your cup so that you can fill new, pure water of knowledge. something we have to remember all in our life, because being a student means there is a fire in you, there is a lot of space in you, there is a lot of curiosity in you. So always be a student and keep you. There is some space, keep always some space. Because at any time, from any person, from any experience, the knowledge can come to you. The Guru is not always a person. It can be an experience. It can be a book. It can be nature, or any person you meet unexpectedly. There is another beautiful story. Always I used to narrate this one also. That is this is really just like the mantras. Our Sanskrit mantras, Tattvamasi or Prajnanam Brahma or Gayatri mantra. It's like a mantra. That is, this too shall pass. I know that all of you heard this. This too shall pass. But how many of you know the story behind this too shall pass? I don't know. It's like a student approached a master and he asked, I want to learn meditation. So the master has given some steps. As many of you experienced in the beginning of meditation sessions, he was closing his eyes and thinking something, with the scattered thoughts and minds, maybe more thoughts than usually. And he tried and he got fed up with this. And one day he said, Master, I can't concentrate. Nothing is happening here. It's just like the difference is that I am closing my eyes and thinking many things. There's nothing else. And my body is also restless. So what is this meditation and why I am wasting my time? And the master said, this shall pass. It will go. It will be okay to try again. That is the meaning. Student obeyed the master and he tried again. And gradually, his mind became calm. His thoughts were in a queue. Slowly, the space created between thoughts and the feeling of meditation experienced. Now, the feeling of meditation, the feeling of shunyata, vacuum state, and filled with happiness or bliss, a happiness without any reason. When the student begin to experience this, he felt that I am the happiest person, I am the luckiest person in this world, and he went back to Master and said, Master, it is true. Now I understood the value of meditation, the happiness in meditation. And while I am doing this meditation, now I feel that I never want to do anything else. I want to sit in meditation hours and hours, days and days. Nothing else is important in this world. Now the very experienced Zen master said, again, watch, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. The Zen is very realistic. So the new experience of meditation has worked very beautifully, and he felt it's enigmatic. Everything is true, but this also can pass. Anything can pass. So this will also go. All good experiences, all bad experiences will flow, just like the leaves, yellow leaves are flowing in a river. It will go. It will disappear in time. So, what is the relevance of this mantra in our day-to-day life? It is very, very useful. It can, in a moment, if you understand the essence of this sentence, in a moment, many of your stress, tension can vanish. Because if you listen an unexpected, if you are facing an unexpected crisis or a situation suddenly aroused, you never expected, but it is really a tragedy. Just remember this sentence. This too shall pass. Maybe after 1 week, my perception is different. Maybe after 1 month, maybe after 1 year. See the loss, the gravity of stress for the loss is reducing, healing through the time. When you understand this too shall pass. Definitely, because you know that it is real, that all those great heavy moments we faced in our lives now has gone. When you think about it, it's not the same kind of emotional intensity you are experiencing now. So this too shall pass. And what about the story? Do you remember the story of